Empathy is often praised as one of the noblest qualities we can offer others. But let's be honest, there are times when maintaining empathy feels downright impossible. I'm talking about those moments when you're faced with someone who absolutely refuses to make any effort to improve their situation, no matter how many lifelines you throw their way. It's exhausting, isn't it? The steady drip of their complaints, the never-ending stories of woe, and most frustratingly, their total refusal to even try. If you've ever felt your patience wear thin in these scenarios, please know that you're not alone. We're taught to care, to listen, and to support those who are struggling. Yet, there's a distinct difference between someone who can't help themselves and someone who simply won't. That refusal to make even the smallest effort, even when the tools, advice, and support are right in front of them, can make empathy feel less like a virtue and more like a burden. You want to help, but how can you empathize with someone who won't meet you halfway? Here's what you need to hear. Your frustration is valid. This isn't about being unsympathetic or cold-hearted. The difference between can't and won't matters. Most of us are happy to support those who genuinely struggle or lack resources. But it's a different story when someone has every opportunity to make a change and still chooses to stay stuck. Their unwillingness to try isn't your fault. And it's not a reflection of your compassion or effort. You can't be expected to care more about their progress than they do. Too often, people in these situations expect others to swoop in and save them. You become the designated white knight, responsible for fixing everything while they sit back, waiting for salvation. Let's be very clear here. It's not fair for someone to expect you or anyone to rescue them from problems they refuse to address themselves. True change doesn't happen because someone else does all the work. It happens when a person decides to take ownership of their life. No one can want it more for them than they want it for themselves. At some point, we all have to recognize that personal responsibility isn't just a slogan. It's a requirement for real growth. You can offer support, encouragement, and resources, but you can't force someone to take a step forward. It's frustrating and heartbreaking to watch someone stay stuck, but ultimately, any lasting change must come from within. Your empathy doesn't require you to carry the weight of someone else's unwillingness to try. The desire for change must be ignited by their own effort, no matter how small the step. You can offer encouragement and a listening ear, but only they can choose to move forward. It's in those moments of honest self-reflection, when someone recognizes their own agency and begins to act on it, that real transformation becomes possible. Letting go may be difficult, but it allows space for them to discover their own inner strength and take responsibility for their journey. Ultimately, the power to change rests in their hands, and your role is to support, not to carry them. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to step back. Empathy doesn't mean martyrdom, and you are not responsible for saving someone who refuses to save themselves. Sometimes, the most honest and compassionate thing you can do is let go and hope they find the spark within to finally try. Remember, true transformation starts with self-initiative, not rescue. You can support, but please remember that you can't substitute their effort with your own.